A group of surveyors encounter an indigenous local while they are staking out cut lines. The group strikes up a conversation and one of the surveyors notices the local's canoe. It's made from an animal's hide that is unfamiliar to him. The man regales the group with the tale of the elusive and fantastical snow wasset. A beast that could only be described as a massive legless weasel, it doesn't stay in one shape all year round. In the summer, the wasset will grow nearly vestigial legs, and its fur will turn green so as to blend in with the forest's undergrowth. It is the opposite of every creature on the planet and prefers the coldest of temperatures, even going as far as hibernating in the summer months. But once the winter months come around, the wasset perks up and begins to hunt. Its hunting style is also unique to mammals, acting more like a trapdoor spider than a wolf or a bear. At the sign of the strongest snowstorm of the season, the wasset's legs will shed, and it will excitedly burrow under the new thick layer of snow. When an unsuspecting rabbit, grouse, or even a fox comes near its hunting burrow, it bursts forth and snatches the creature from below, dragging it down below the surface and into a cold, bloody tomb. As the winter matures, so does the wasset, as it gets fat off of various vermin it eats. Soon, it grows large enough to take down cattle, horses, and, of course the scariest part, humans. Many of the missing miners, loggers, and possibly children have become prey to the wasset, swallowed into the deep snow of the woods at night, never to be heard from again, leaving only a few drops of blood near a shallow hole. Trapping the wasset is almost impossible, as you never know which way the wasset will orient itself. A complex chain of falling trees will hopefully collapse on the wasset's body and trap it on the surface, where local hunters will then kill and skin the creature to make canoes, clothing, and sleds from it. But is there any truth to this? Where does the wasset's tail come from? The earliest tale of the wasset was collected in a 1910 publication called Fearsome Creatures of the Lumberwood with a Few Desert and Mountain Beasts by William T. Cox. He was familiar with forests around the northern part of the United States and Canada, as he served as Minnesota's first state forester. The creatures mentioned in the book are a mix of local folk tales he's heard and some complete fabrications, the wasset being a bit of both. While there is no folkloric reference mentioned about the wasset, the tales of lumberjacks, miners, and children disappearing into the snow at night in rural Canada is still very relevant to this day. A person walking in the forest at night could hit a soft patch of snow that hid a hollowed-out piece of ground, possibly being a bear, badger, or wolverine hollow. The hibernating creature would then be rudely awoken by the new intruder and lash out with teeth and claws. The muffled scream of the poor victim would never be heard. The dragging could also be indication of a bear that has woken up from hibernation early, possibly due to loud noises of chainsaws or mining equipment. They find the source of the noise, attack the person making it, and drag their prey back to their cave to eat. If no one catches the bear in the act and a snowstorm hits, it would look a lot like someone was just swallowed up by the snow. The story of the wasset has the makings of every good cautionary tale, just terrestrial enough to be believable, with a good lesson at the end to boot. That lesson? Don't go walking in the snowy woods at night. You might never come back. Thanks for watching.